This is number 100, and I'm doing really cursed things as usual. What better way to celebrate 100 runs of this, of a challenge involving using specific weapons, than to choose the greatest weapon of them all, an empty weapon slot. Why bother using weapons when you can just use none at all? And that's the question that we're going to answer today. How obnoxious is it to win when you have no guns? The answer is very. Especially if you play Crucible on top of not having any guns. You've got no sensors, no oxygen, no weapons, no combat drones. It's going to be a painful ride, but hopefully we'll clutch it out. Things won't be too terrible. The actual preface for how you win a run like this is actually rather simple. You just need to board and have really strong boarding. And we can achieve that with this ship. It starts with acceptably strong crew in terms of boarding potential. And then we get a little bit of scrap from our starting gear, because we no longer need it. Obviously we don't need any weapons, so sell that. And that brings us up to 150. I think normally it's 130 we get from selling everything, but yeah, it's all the help we get is a large starting budget, which has to go towards the large upgrades. There are two that we need. The first is to get the upgrade to our ghosts that makes them a lot stronger. It allows us to control their ability. That's the priority straight away. And then after that we need to get the upgrade for ghosts to learn how to board quickly. I think that's teleport 4. And then cloaking, of course. Cloaking is the only defense past our Assault and Shield, so we'll need to get that very quickly. And because we can't upgrade the shields, we can't get the extra buffer of shields unless we get an event that explicitly upgrades our shield system for us, which I don't think there are enough of to be able to actually buy the Aether upgrade, because I think you need level 4, so 4 bars, but we can only get 3. It's unlikely we'll get 2 events giving us a shield point, if there are even 2 of them. I think there's just 1. So yeah, events like this is not an event I want, because, well, it's going to give me a crew that's probably aerobic. Sector 1 doesn't tend to give you an offer of ghosts, because ghosts are a bit exclusive. A bit elusive, if you would. So the gimmick of this ship normally is that you'd use the pacifiers that it starts with to aid with your boarding, but because we have no guns, well, we don't have any pacifiers, so we're left with just a teleporter and some spooky boys, which is the other gimmick of the ship. You get a combination of mares and wraiths, or commonly known as the venting setup. You lure the crew in, you breach the room, and then you stun them and they die to getting vented. So we've preserved the gimmick of the ship pretty well. It's not actually very different to normal. Oh! Sylvan, thank you. That's a very big reward. That sells for a lot. I'm going to ditch 10 fuel on him if we don't get any fuel. The run was cursed. We'll try and find another store to make back up for that, but should be fine. We've got plenty of money. And yeah, Sylvan's out here giving us massive scrap rewards. This one, I think the only thing we can do to get money is to attack them, because I don't believe we actually get anything from doing anything else. Anyway, and we're playing Crucible, so we have no shields, no doors, no sensors, no oxygen, and no guns, which is a absolutely wonderful experience. Well, wonderfully evil experience, anyway. Yeah, it's not the worst thing I've ever done. I did Scanner on hard extreme, so this will probably be the second hardest run I ever do. Not the hardest. that's fine. This VOD will definitely be available afterwards. I imagine a lot of people are going to be curious to see what happened with this one. This is very much a big something. A very weird something. I don't think anyone will have tried this themselves before. Because it doesn't seem like the kind of torture most people engage with. That's a terrible idea. And I guess we can split our first ghost. The plan with these, we're going to need a lot of mares and a lot of phantoms. The wraiths are a bit gimmicky. We're going to need both of them, but not for quite a while. The primary bulk of our army is going to be mares to help speed up crew kills. Right, well I can't take a store. I think we'll have to wait until next sector to actually buy things, but... Let's go fight the elite. So elite rebels awkward. I've got 2 mares and a crunch to try and break them, and oh my god, the elite rebel. It rolled a defense laser and a mini beam. That's very sad. That might be the weakest weapon setup I've ever seen it roll. That's actually kind of depressing. It's not very elite rebel. I think this dude's been taking hints not from the rebel supervisors, but from Leah, who's not someone you should be using for loadout advice. You silly rebel. You gave me a charged stunner. It's a questionable item anyway. Good thing we can sell it. By the look of it, we are at danger of running out of fuel. I'm not having a good time with that anyway. We rolled orchids and rocks, so my thoughts on this: orchids spamming missiles is great because missiles are slow and they're not very good at breaking Zoltan shields, so we can do that, but we are stuck with a red sector next, which is not the best. But hopefully the somewhat friendly nature of orchids will prevail and we'll not get completely screwed. Oh, and we've upset the rocks. That's very annoying. FTL. The station is trying to use its FTL drive. That is the funniest shit I've ever seen. I don't think that's how it works, Mr. Rockman. Well, the Rockman is pretty scary. Not gonna lie. Need to stop fighting in that clone bay, because we all know what happens when we fight in the clone bay. We accidentally eat our friends, which is no good. Yeah, mineral. Mineral deposit of the rock variety. Let's see if we can get ourselves a rock crew kill without too much more pain. I don't really want to endure any more pain. Where's my engine, dude? You're actually where you're meant to be. We'll try boarding again into the O2 this time. There we go. And that's just a bit sad, really. Our poor rock didn't stand a chance. Well, he did hit us for a little bit of damage, but it's fine. If I remember right, that quest was a space dock. And space dock is nice because it has a little perk to it. It means that it's probably a store. And stores are what we're in the market for right now. I need lots of resources and lots of tasty upgrades. So cloaking, if we get that from the store, from the quest, that would be amazing. Else I think we're just looking for fuel so I can buy my lab upgrades. and get going. But yeah, this has been pretty good. I haven't had too much bad luck so far. Let's go rescue the space dock. What's he rolled? He's rolled basically nothing. Nice. I was going to say, this can roll elites, so it could have been the one encounter that wasn't very friendly, but nope, looks fine. Looks fine to me. That poor rebels, not having a good time. Anyway, what have we got? No cloaking, sadly, although there is mind control. We will need that. And we definitely need drone control, that's not optional. The win condition for this run is 2 drones. You need a hull repair drone and a guard drone, and it has to be a guard 2. If you can't get those drones, the run's dead. Because phase 2 of Flagship's impossible without a drone repair and an anti-drone. So we're going to need to get some stuff going. But none of this is what I'm looking for. Not yet, anyway. We'll look around. Is there another store nearby? No. That's just annoying. I would like to buy some stuff, but nobody's selling anything. Drat. Oh, I guess we just wait. Let me get going again. I could get the engines going, actually. That's not a bad idea. Because we have 2 extra points of power just now. It could be utilised better. And we'll continue on our merry little way. Some more Orchid encounters. Right. We'll sit you in O2 and hopefully this won't take too long. There we go. Lots of fuel, that's good. We needed a lot of fuel from running low for a while. No store though. It's not what I like to see because I want some stores. Still missing a lot of stuff. Oh, we found a vampweed. This is a new encounter, this wasn't here before. Crunch, and this should be fine. I wonder what the vampweed drops, if it drops anything in particular. It drops another vampweed. That's a real shame. That's a pretty rare crew type, and we can't use them, even though they're great for boarding. Because sadly they don't breathe oxygen. Well, they don't breathe oxygen, they make oxygen, but for some reason making oxygen doesn't count as being anaerobic, so it's a bit awkward. I guess we'll just have to vent him. The vampweed was sus. Goodbye. Goodbye, sir. Onwards. Okay, so this is the slug that starts an ASB. I think we'll leave him alone, because that's not the vibe we're looking for. And a questionable store. That's really not the store type we're looking for. I want reliable stores. Well, that's no good. I guess we'll just have to get a store next sector then. Oh well. We'll get one later. Do a little door trickery. We need one ghost now. We can go in here. And in here. And he's gone. Any more? More Mantis. There we go. And we get an NG. That's interesting, actually. We can use NGs if we get the lab upgrade, and we're going to buy the lab next jump, so I'm actually going to hold on to him. The NG barely survives and no more, because we can buy his lab. I've got 3 jumps left of the sector, and I think we'll find a use for him within those jumps. And what's this pirate ship doing? I thought we wanted help. I think this might be the dumb Orchid encounter. Yeah, the Orchids are a little bit confused. I think we're trying to help them, but they don't understand. Which is a shame. You get the NG over. Market is Wraith. This Wraith is an MVP. So would all the Orchids. Anyway, we have tons of money, so we're definitely buying labs. I don't think we have enough drone parts for the upgraded labs, but we can definitely get the NG's suffocation immunity and the extra health for my crunch. Right, we'll get that on the exit beacon, I guess. I'm on board with the NG if he is alive. Oopsies. What with everything we've got, and should be enough. I can actually do a little bit of trolling. I'm going to heal my crunch a bit, and I can vent their medbay. It's very hilarious. Yeah, this thing's starting to get pretty spooky. I don't like that laser with... Oh, you didn't just do that. I can't stand ghosts. Abilities. Well, that's annoying. We don't have just ghosts. It's not a critical failure. We can recover from this quite easily. It means we don't have crunch now. So, if we can't afford the level 2 lab, I think the run actually ends next jump. We'll have to start again because of that stupid carryover death. Even though a freshly spawned ghost is stable, if they die while their ability ticks over 100, they pop it when they get cloned. It's a bug. Which is really annoying. Right, we can upgrade the lab, so we're not dead. I can't get non-corp now, because we need to get an NG or something. What I can get is stabilizer, which stops that happening again. And yeah, the plant is gone as well. We don't have a use for a planty boy. What I have a use for is mares, which I'm actually going to take with fuel. Now with the rest of my money, we need more clone bay and more boarding capacity. So with Stabilizer, I can now guarantee to use all of my ghost abilities as soon as I board over. Now my pair of Wraiths can go over immediately and be useful. And we're going to start splitting off more ghosts, so let's have a look here. What do we got? Rocks and Mantis. Out of these two species types, I want to go to Mantis because they have less health. Although the fate of this run is going to be determined in the next 3 jumps, if I had to guess. We need to find a store that sells mind control as a matter of urgency, or there's not much I'm going to be able to do. Because if we don't get mind control soon, I'm kind of screwed. I need to get a higher level of... Let's get a high level of Clone Bay as well, by the look of it. What have they got? A light laser? Don't think we're going to bother with this because they've got that stupid defense repair drone. What's this? Fireproof crew, sure. Fuel conserver. Ooh, that's good. We actually have a lack of fuel. A store that requires an extra jump. We're not that desperate for a jump, are we? Oh, we are. Because we need to buy both cloaking and mind control and fuel. Maybe if you beat them up a little. Really? Stupid game, man. Oh well. Apart from being basically impossible to do, we'll give this a go. Actually, they have a med bay. That's just really annoying. I don't think I can even get this store. It's not without losing a ton of hull. Just have to breach that, and then I have to somehow get in here. Because this stupid... What is it with ships getting level 3 med bay in sector, like, sector 2, man? Let's stop it. Oh great, cluster stun bomb. It doesn't do ion damage, so I don't really care, but... It's still annoying. No. I really need this store, man. Any of your abilities ready? There we go. That's better. Much better. Unfortunately, I can't trade with them because stupid event, but... now we are in a bit of a pickle because I don't have enough fuel and I don't have enough upgrades. We're going to start getting bodied if we don't do something. Would I rather fight a Mantis or a Slug? A Slug could end my run, so we'll fight a Mantis. Sadly, they've rolled Engie again, which is not nice. Can you break those engines, please? Thank you. And there we go. That's one dead-looking dude. We have a happy Slug. If only they gave us money for being happy, we'd be rolling in it. But nope. Oi, over there. Right, stores? No. No stores. Just rebels, which I don't want. A rebel dropship as well, so it's going to have lots of crew. It's kind of annoying. Anyway, let's get some major boarding action. We'll drop lots of stun on here. The plan just now is to use a combination of breach and stun to get the enemies out of the weapon room so I can break it. Let's get them to leave. And later on, when I have a lot more crew, you combine the breaches with the stun to trap crew in rooms and beat them up. There we go. So we're doing okay. We're not at the point yet where it's critical for anything, but don't want to take any chances either. Right, I can't afford the internal upgrades, I don't believe, because at the lab I'm fairly sure it takes... Yeah, it's 4 fuel. Plus I'd need to know I was getting mind control, like 100%. I need to buy a crew that's anaerobic as well, so lots of stuff I can't do. Yet. And these crew are not useful. Oh, there's no cloaking either. I'm just getting shafted in these early stores, man. Well, they do need mind control, so that's something. I can't buy non-corporealism until I have a way of dealing with enemy combat drones, so that's not yet an option. And this sector layout was really awful. I don't really know what to do. I think we're just going to lose a load of jumps because of the layout. But anyway, let's go over and board. At least now I have the luxury of extra power for boarding. There we go, that'll do. That's some dead Mantis. It's in the cargo, it's not an NG. Sadly we're not getting a refund. We are instead getting boarded aggressively. How cringe. Get out of my ship. You evil Mantis. And onwards we go. We'll explore. That's a lot. Is that 4 medics? What the f... That's quite something. Not seen that one before. It's a funny trick you've got going on over there. I don't think I appreciate the sass of this boy. Let's stun them in the... Stun them in the deox. Let's see if we can catch them. Nope. We are at a stalemate. Let's go triple breach there. Might work. Might just. Okay, so really, this is over. I don't think we're gonna have any surprises. It's just medics that are being stubborn. Where is he? There we go. There we can get going again. Next sector is a crystal one. That's not too bad. Crystal weapons aren't the quickest shooting, so that's not death. Hopefully this crystal store can give me my cloaking after waiting for so long. True ending, is it even possible though? That would be my question. Probably not. Man, this store has literally nothing for sale. I don't need any of this, man. Yikes. No, I don't think you'd be able to beat the second dreadnought. And you definitely won't be able to beat the true ending flagship. Because there's a time limit on it now, which would stop you from being able to do enough damage quick enough. Right, so let's look at this sector. What are we going to do? We're going to go in the nebula, see if we can get anything nice. Oh, it's a pirate ship. That's perfect. Triple breach it. And it has a clone bay, which is perfect because it means their crew are stupid and run away from the deox permanently. Nice. That'll do. Now we can beat them up. Looks like they have ghosts as well, which is a bit sad. We have to do dirty to the ghosts. It's not what we intend to do, but it's what we have to do. And I think we're done here. Don't think that rock's gonna last very long. It's gonna walk into the clone bay and get roasted. Yep. It's free money. Let's see if we can get any... Where are all the shops this run? I need to buy cloaking. And once again I'm being trolled absolutely hilariously. Okay, so this station doesn't actually have any crew. How are we going to break this? It's probably a question I should have answered before doing it. Anyway, let's... I think we're just going to have to spread crew and do system damage. Which I guess is what these dudes are perfected for. Kind of their whole deal. Yeah. I'll send this dude back over. Go in there, break that please. Turn it off permanently because I've had enough of it. There we go, now we just split our attention over some systems, and this shouldn't take too long. But it's going to take long enough that I'm just going to speed it up. Let's put speed 20 on and... there we go. It's not too bad. Go on. Now slowly clone my crew. Ah. Put the speed back down to 2. Sequences shortened is what they would say on an advert, if you see that in action. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 5, 6. So we're going to have to go... I'm actually going to take this beacon as well. Because I want to see if there's a store hiding in that corner. The traitors. Ah, this gives us an extra reward. Oh, and it's rolled a railgun. Not a railgun, the autocannon one. That's not very nice, because that does a ton of damage. It does so rather quickly, so let's stun that. I'm going to EMP them. There we go. And I think we've got stunning ghosts up again, so... there's a juggle around there, and that should be us happy. Let's see what they had in the storage. A charge laser Mark 1, that is not the kind of cargo we're looking for. That's trash. Get out of here. It sells for so much as well, though. Like, yikes. That's bad. Oh, angry crystals. Whoopsies. So crystals are quite resistant to our nonsense. They don't really vent very well. They're not affected by the sus tactic of venting. Which is annoying, because I need to vent stuff to get kills. But thankfully we've not ran into too many crystal enemies, because they're a little bit sturdier than the average. And no, we're not getting any more stores. The stores are all hiding in God knows where. I have so much money right now, it's actually kind of shambolic. I just don't really know what to do, because I just need stuff. And stuff we're not getting. Because I need stores to buy stuff with us. 500 scrap. I can literally buy the crap bucket on a Crucible run right now. Like, what is this? Good lord. Oh, aid the civvy ship from the pirates. This is the least threatening pirate ship I've seen in a while. These dudes are not bringing their best. That's all I've got to say. And they have drones that they can't power. That's weird. I wonder if it's they can't power the drone or if they just literally don't have one. Either way, that's weird. We also need empties to start splitting ghosts, because we're getting to the point where I should have an army now. But, oh, coalition? Really? No, this is like the worst one you can roll. don't want to fight a guard because these dudes are annoying as hell. Right, so this isn't a store, we're really not having a good time. Do damage to them, that's not going to happen because I'm just going to end up crew killing them. Either that or this is going to be the most tedious thing you've ever seen. Which it very well could be. Their medbay's not very high level though, so this actually could be possible. Steal a Mantis, hopefully we can kill that. Nope. So to get this as a store, I need to do, what, 14 damage with Sabotage? That's going to take ages. I've done 1 point of damage, I guess we just start spreading out breaches. Doing a little bit of mind control shenanigans as well. Yeah, this is not going to be a quick one, that's for sure. So I can't break the O2, they need to be alive. I'm going to trade with them, which I want to do because I need stuff. Which means throwing ghosts at things that ghosts shouldn't be fighting. Like Smelly Mantis. This is pain. All I wanted was a store. Instead we get this absolute boosh. I'll trap that Mantis. I want only an NG alive left on this ship, ideally. If we can reduce it to 1 NG, I can let him repair slowly, and then break as we go along. No, there's 2 Mantis. There's 2 Mantis left. Oh, I thought it was only 1. Oh well. Not yet getting them. Don't kill the NG. No. Mantis. Where's the Mantis? Right, there's a Mantis. Are you a Wraith? Stun it. There we go. That should be all the non-NG crew gone, and now I can delicately deal with the ship. Right, so we need this NG to fix systems so I can break them again and do damage. So I'm going to have a little base of operations in here. I'm going to break this engine as well for some free damage, and I'm going to have to slowly eat this. An NG's too weak to kill ghosts, that's for sure. We hide in our little bunker, and he goes and fixes it. And then we do it again. Oh. Hello, NG, would you like to engage in mild trolling? Poor NG is just getting harassed by ghosts right now. He just wants to do his job, man. How could we be so evil to him? Of all the things I've had to do, this is definitely the most tedious. That's guaranteed. Thank God. Please give me cloaking. Well, it comes with guard drones. Guard 1, so it's useless, but... There's no point getting a battery. We're not going to need a battery this run because there's not actually enough stuff to power. I think it's literally impossible to use up all of the power bars with what we have allowed. So there's no point. I was hoping we'd maybe get cloaking or something, but someone seems to have stole the cloaking. And all the useful crew, and it's a coalition sector. We could have had crystals in the store, or actually no, they're not part of the coalition anymore. Oh, the crew here are useless now, aren't they? Are you serious? Engine 7 isn't enough? What? Did this literally roll 8 or something? That's garbage. There we go. That Ampere is having a bad time. But... oh, coalition ships still have that slug moment, don't they? Slug gel. That's annoying because I kind of need them to not do that. Verse, the best ship for it is this one. Alternatively, I think the other option in vanilla is Lanius B. I think that also is kind of viable, but it's nowhere near as good. And then of course you have Zoltan ships in vanilla, which suck a lot. And yeah, there's a complete lack of luxury items. We're not allowed anything fun. Did I have Breach? There we go, Alpha 1, nice. Nice. And yeah, no shields. No nothing. Nothing useful. No doors either. Like, imagine wanting to buy doors, man. The absolute tragedy that is. Like, imagine wanting to deal with borders. Oh, and hi there, Josh. I see you there. Come to watch me suffer greatly. I'm not even suffering. This run's been pretty I almost said fun and then looked at the asteroid field. Actually, I had more engine 7. This isn't a problem. I can just leave. This idiot doesn't shoot while he's cloaked, but... let's send the stunners over. Uh-oh. I think we just tank this and don't bother boarding. Right, what's the nebula got? Hopefully nothing bad. That's actually quite bad. It's got cloaking again. Yeah, that's not very ideal. And yeah, all the streams have quite detailed descriptions. I make sure people know what I'm doing, because I don't play typical runs. I feel like it would be helpful if people knew what was going on. There's a lot of people that don't bother with a good description. It's like, well, if you don't give a good description, how does someone know what you're doing when they click on the video? Like, surely people have worked this one out. Oh, this broke my shield somehow. That's rude. Please don't do that. Right, can we get store again? Because I need to start rolling for cloaking again. Should have had that last sector, to be quite honest. And I have meme engines before cloaking. That's pretty desperate. Oh, it's Leah. Oh no, it's Leah. She's got a beam. Fuck. Leah's probably the most are we dead to Leah? Please don't actually kill me with Leah, because that would be the most embarrassing crap ever. Yeah, low threat my ass. You're probably the most dangerous person we'll encounter this whole run, dear. Yikes, 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 yikes. ouch, 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 ouch. Yeah, Leah on a shieldless run, not a fun experience. Yeah, Leah did, what, 12 damage? Oh, freaking Leah, man. Normally she's fine, but it's just we don't have any shields, so it's like the worst thing I could ever see. Anyway, let's get this boarding set up properly. Torch there's not a problem, it's the... For this ship it's that heavy 2 I don't like, there's a lot of damage. And typically it's the one thing that remains powered, as usual. Can't get anything apparently. Let's do a lot of micro, I want to get as much of that turned off as possible. Alright, we're only just starting to break their stuff. We're going to take a nice big slap in the face, it looks like. Oh, I can get lucky. Never mind. Never mind, we clutch them with the RNG. There we go. Oh, tense fights. I really need that cloaking. I need my 25 seconds of peace and quiet without getting shot at. It's the most beacons I can roll. It would be like here, I think. We only get 2. Really need to store. Stop hiding from me. Bonk and do all this. This. Planning for D&D sessions, that's always a fun vibe as well. It's something I could do with playing it more often. And this one looks like a no, I'm gonna leave. I don't have any crew on board, do I? No. Yeah, we can't kill that one. Ah, yes, it's the... Oh, they changed the medic. He can get an anaerobic crew lab now. Very interesting. It's certainly an expensive way to get good crew, but for 150 scrap I could get a medic. Not sure what value he'd provide, because we're going to get Clone 4, but that was an interesting offer, I must say. Right, it's the 5th sector in a row with no cloaking in stores or drones. I think I've officially had the worst run of stores I've ever rolled. I've got nothing in 5 sectors. Well, yeah, if you've not tried ghost boarding, try ghost boarding. It's very, very, very good. And now that we have a crystal, this is probably the strongest boarding setup in the game. The crystal is just the icing on the cake that we didn't need. Oh, crystal right before a rock store. That could have got us goodies, but nope. No systems in this whole store. I don't know how I'm getting this unlucky. Thankfully, though, they have a 40 scrap Sekhmet. We can lay traps, so that's good. I'll buy that. Okay, so we need to duplicate ghosts. We need more. We got a 3rd Wraith yet? No. We got a 3rd Wraith. So what we should be doing with boarding, actually the crystal kind of changes it, but normally what you do is have 3 Wraiths go in, stun the system, and then non-corp it to death. And then you've got the mares to deal with auto scouts. The crystal changes that because we can actually just drop a crystal into mares to score crew kills incredibly easily. Right, what do we got? Rock Homeworld, Militia Encampment. That's the easiest click I've ever seen. A Militia Encampment gives us a secret sector, which is a whole sector full of scrap. There's no reason to say no to that, ever. And a city store. Let's see if we can get lucky. Right, let's check the onboard lab. I can now upgrade my crystallized hydrogen. And for ghosts, I could get non-corporealism now. I think we're at the point in the run where it's time to go all in on ghosts. And then what we're going to do is we're going to start splitting mares for the rest of the run now. Although we will need phantoms. We need 3 phantoms, 3 mares, 3 wraiths, and normally either an alpha or a crystal. So we have everything we need except for the special component, basically. The secret source that wins the run. We also need those drones and the cloaking, and we're kind of running out of time to get them now. But they're not optional anymore. Because we need cloaking 5 and 2 very specific drones before the end of the run, or it's impossible to kill the flagship. So, as it looks right now, we're not doing so hot because I haven't rolled that drone. We're sort of getting a little short on time to find it, because we've only got 3 sectors left. So I'm getting a tad worried, but hopefully those worries will not be for anything in particular. The worries will all be for nothing, and we'll get extra lucky. I mean, we're going to the secret sector, hopefully. You can get this dude in a Civ sector? What the fuck? That is some major BS. I thought this dude only spawned in pirate sectors. That's kind of unbalanced, but okay. Anyway, it's time for some wraiths. How did they get in? Oh, they have ghosts. That's tragic. And they have level 4 oxygen. What? Why do they have max oxygen? That's just some random upgrades right there. Yeah, who... Max oxygen Lanius. I'm just getting trolled right now. Thankfully, I literally just bought non-corp, so... Actually, I've just had a thought. We shouldn't be fighting this as I don't have backup DNA or Clone 4. And if they hit my Clone Bay with an ASB, we're screwed, so... We're gonna leave. Tony Seniors? Sure. That normally gives an empty jump when you drop on it. And then we can use the fiery mine launcher to hopefully guarantee we get stuff. And there's the whole repair drone. That's one of the 2 things I need. So that's one of the things with the flagship. It basically lets us have more hull, which is incredibly valuable. Also, why is this mind control sat broken for ages? I completely forgot about it. Poor thing. Anyway, let's play optimally. The crystals I'm going to keep around as a defense measure. His skill is engines. What are you? You're also engines, right. Well, you can go sit with my pilot and keep him company. Keep the boarders out of the front of the ship. Or do I want him in Clone Bay? Probably Clone Bay, actually. Alright, onwards. I need more money. Right, Militia Burst. Which for some reason has rolled... Bird Arsenal stuff? That doesn't make very much sense, but anyway. Thankfully I can just turn it off. Well, that would have been genuinely tragic. keep all these dudes in here. Oh, that's a lot of dead ghosts. Reach ghost? There we go. We should be able to get this transport, which gives us... It's not actually the hugest reward, but it's... A reward is a reward, and it's free, more importantly. Freebies are the things that we want. That's our priority. Let's send the ghosts back over, we need to break everything else. Make extra sure they're not leaving with our crew on board. Right, that should do. I think they're dead. Just trap them in the room with a breach. And perma-stun them. No, almost. I don't think we have all three of them in there, but... are they trolling me with the Orchid? Yes, they are. Go away, please. Yeah, and the Orchid's dead. Militia, yeah, Militia loot's good. Militia loot is spicy. It's not the strongest loot weapon ever. There are definitely stronger options available, but it's a burst laser 2 with upgrades on it. You can't go wrong with a burst 2, so it's pretty good. How did they get weapons online? I had tons of breaches and everything in there. Oh, let's turn that off. None of that. And we'll break it. Right, so I don't know how we're not out of combat yet. Surely every room in here has a breach in it now. There we go, there's my fancy burst 2. It's a shame I can't use it. It's probably one of the best guns in the whole game, because it's a ton of upgrades on it. Well, actually, it used to have more. I think it's been nerfed, but... Yeah, it's a burst 2 with even quicker cooldown. And the status chance I don't care about, but it's the cooldown that makes it silly. Because it's 2 seconds less than the vanilla version of burst 2 as well. It's not even the normal burst 2 it's based on. Right, we'll have to drop that store, sadly. Oh, I'm not having any cloaking. This... I completely forgot. I went to press my button for it, but... We still don't have it, man. Where's their ability? You. Alright. Oh my god, that's a lot of bombs. There's a humongous amount of bombs. Yeah, I've completely ripped my ghosts a new one. They're fancy explosives. Right, let's spread out the deoxing nonsense. Some more venting going on. Since they have this stupid breach gel, it's going to take ages, but... Get him! There we go. You get a breach, and you get a breach, and you get a breach. Everyone gets a breach. And how are they not dead yet? They managed to somehow fix this med bay, god damn it. Turn it off. There we go. Now they're goners. No medbay. No oxygen. And there we go. Encounters are going well, and we still haven't found that spider encounter yet. And where it's hiding today should be a distress node. Vampweed pirates, that's pretty exotic, but anyway. Let's send more ghosts over. We'll breach this side as well, because if you grow shields, it should get some of the crew out of that room. I've ripped ghosts. Why are we buying that clone for, man? I feel like I need it right now. Good ghosts are taking 3 years to clone. Now, what is this ships and orchids today, though? Orchids are the last thing I want to see because they troll my ghosts. Ghosts don't like it when the enemies have a way of getting oxygen in a room that's breached twice. Right, leave my dudes alone, go away, sure. That's better. Now the ship has no O2, with Vampweed's excessive trolling will finally be put to an end. They're not gonna O2 the ship anytime soon if I've got anything to say about it. Nope. In fact, I've got a better idea. Where's that Vampweed? We'll steal the Vampweed so that it vents. There we go, that works. I'll just sit in here because there's nowhere else really to go. We wait because the Mantis can't fix anything, so it'll just be a matter of time before he vents. All alone, we get money for free. I think they'd learn to just like run away, but AI not so smart, man. Anyway, no spiders. Who stole the spiders? Kinda need them. Borders. Borders where? In my shields room. Rude. Orchid is also rude. I don't need orchids, they're just bad. Go away, Orchid. You're not a chieftain. Chieftains work because they're anaerobic. And chieftains are actually exciting because they unlock lots of other crew options that we wouldn't normally be able to get on the ship, but regular orchids? No. Regular orchids are bad. Can't do anything with them. That is a very large pirate ship, dear god. Don't like ones that are this big because they might do damage through my Zoltan shield. Even with all my ghost spammage. Because basically the ghost stun the weapon bay for 25 seconds and then that's it, it's gone. You start getting whacked. And for flagship we need board 4. So we can spread out the trollage a bit further. Anyway, let's go down here. Is there a medical system? It doesn't look like it. We'll just hit doors then. And that's done. I think we are the victor with this one. Where is the crew I can mind control? NG. Nano Engies are annoying. If a Nano Engie is the last thing alive, I have to use a crystal to board because it's one of the few things we can't kill. Enemy Nano Engie, that's boring. Are these enemies or our dudes? Oh, that's an enemy. Okay, enemy ghosts. I have to board that because I can't kill them. Oh, there's lots of enemy ghosts as well. It's not even one of them. Man, that's just boring. Well, I'll get the crystal to valiantly board where no borderers went before. And try and whack the ghost in the face. What is this Engie doing? Anyway, can I grab... Yeah, there you go. Bash the Engie for me. Yeah, it's a game limitation that you can't... if a ship does not have an oxygen system, its oxygen capacity is manually set to 0. It's because auto-scouts would crash the game otherwise. I don't mind losing a jump here because we used a mine launcher. Momus is nice, but no. Finally cloaking in sector, what is this, 7 or 6? Wait, the whole run for that. Lord. Another store. 1, 2, 3. Double dive. Actually, this better be an empty jump. What the f... I've never seen this store type before, and that sucked. Because that didn't give me a free jump that I needed, so I'm kind of annoyed now. Anyway, we've got a whole repair drone Viden ready. Although I have a feeling we're going to have to dive like half a dozen times now. I don't know why that got added to the store pool. It's another not store. Didn't need any more of those. Already enough of them. Oh, we can ignore this station. Fuck that. No spiders either. What? Really? Oh, that's just annoying. We'll end the exercise after 60 seconds. Do not kill any crew. That is the easiest assignment I've ever been given. My whole tactic is to do nothing. I guess we just wraith only it for 60 seconds. They're a clone bay as well. It's not even like we can kill anyone. We'll just punch their weapon system and be annoying. Yeah. Can they last 60 seconds? I think they can. I think they definitely can. Three, two, one, and good. Engine disabler. That's... I guess it's scrap, but not the most useful thing ever. Look at this. Engine... It even uses fuel, man. How utterly useless of an augment that is. Anyway, at least we have cloaking now. Fights are a lot less dangerous. Because if for some reason we can't punch weapons out, we can hide from the problem temporarily. Let's spread out. Begin the mass venting. And this should be fine, then we'll just stick to harassing them in their shield room. And now that they're ready again, we'll spread out and vent more rooms. There we go. This is what mares are good for. If you've got non-corporealism, mares are the way to get easy kills. Because you can just drop vent everywhere with their ability. Right, I think we're going to have to pull a bit more ghosts, because for some reason they're still not dead. Let's spread out, let's stun everyone. I don't know why we're not finished up here. I think it's the medics, they just keep spamming that ability. And saving the rebels from pain, which is no good, because I want them to experience maximal suffering, just like my ghosts. On this cursed adventure. Anyway. What do we got here? This is not dangerous. In fact, it's a stolen Mantis bomber from my testing rig. Who stole my testing Mantis? There will be consequences for this. Get over here. Only I can break the testing Mantis. Not you stupid pirates. Anyway, let's keep going. I want to get this. Let's get some venting going. There we go. No ghost ability, sadly. They have a med bay, right? Go whack that then. Silly, silly ghosts. Yeah, I'm not winning a race for the fastest crew kill anyway, that's for sure. It's not a race, it's just a race to the finish. And that they can do. With ease at that. And we got stun ghosts, let's spread them out a bit. There you go. Looks kind of dead to me, if I'm being honest. Yep. There we go. Hunting grounds, Theocracy, Badlands. Okay. We could go to Sector 10. That would be quite the journey, but yep, let's go. Right, so internal upgrades. We need to get the upgrade for teleporter immediately. Clone bay is too expensive right now, but we need that later. And then what else do we need? We need cloaking upgrades. Right, so effectively my power has just increased by 4. And we'll get a turban. But we'll do that after we try rolling ruin. If we get ruin, we're not going to turban. Because turban wastes 2 jumps. Which is not optimal right now, but... Let's see what else is not optimal. Rocks. Which is annoying because this whole sector's full of rocks. Rocks are resistant to epic trolling. Asteroid fields are also not hype at all because they're kinda sus. I can't really do anything here. Whose stun's ready first? You. So you two leave. Stun you. There we go. Alright. I don't think we're going to get time for a crew kill before we have to leave because of the asteroids, but we can only hope. We'll leave those in the medbay to stop them fixing it, and then we'll have to try and board again with this dude. Can you breach this, please? Wonderful. That should do. The rocks are dead now. But we've still got 3 layers of Zoltan Shield to deal with asteroids, so shouldn't be too bad. We might actually be able to get out of here without taking any damage, which is a miracle. Nice. So we're running out of Zoltan Shield. So it's really a race to the finish now. I need to find those last rocks. And they need to die. There. Can we get everyone out in time? Yep, we're safe. We didn't take any damage. Woof. Nice. Alright, what have we got? Combat drones. Don't like those, because I have to hit those afterwards. We're going to need to do some solid micro right now. Want to avoid taking any damage. You out, you in, you... Ghost, please move. There we go. Their abilities aren't ready from the last battle. Oh yeah, because we had an asteroid field, never mind. That's why it's not going. Anyway, start working on the medbay and we should be done. Sadly I can't perma-stun the rocks because they're stupid. And they have stun resistance, which is incredibly annoying. Right, go hide in a room that's not got any oxygen in it, like engines. We'll vent engines. Or something, I don't know. Let's run around and annoy the rocks a bit. That'll do. Stop hiding here. There. Rocks are dead. Pipe. And... oh, they're fixing weapons. No. Stop. Enough of that. Pirate store distress. Right, what beacon type is Ruin? He's a ship, I believe. Pirate store's nice. We need to roll stores for that second drone. Oh, okay. I actually got free fuel today. But they don't have any fucking drones to sell. God damn it. Distress. Oh, great. A dead pirate. What happens when you go to the dead pirate? You find more pirates. Genius. And my ghost farted in the wrong room. That's wonderful. Now we can't turn the weapons off fully. It's not at all useful. Go help your friends, please. Deficient ghost. Anyway, at the broken, go break the phone bay, please. It's a distress for Ruin. Oh yeah, because he's being chased by that ship, the Paladin. Oh, we have to crew kill that. Oh no. I have to vent 450 health rocks with like 3/4 suffocation resistance. Okay, that's going to take a literal year. That's not the most enjoyable thing possible. I completely forgot that part of the encounter exists. Or I could blow them up, but I don't have any raw damage, so that's not happening either. Right, so the only damage I have for these anaerobic crew is a single crystal. This could take a while. Are there any other crew left on here? No. Oh yes, one dude here. Crystal v Lanius, let's go. The one time the crystal can technically on paper beat Lanius is with this lab. Stop Lanius using its sussy ability to vent the room. And it loses to a crystal because it's got more health. There we go, can I get my money now? Thank you. So what? Let's see if anyone knows what beacon type the thing is. Also, wait, hold on. Ruin quest. We have to crew kill it. That means boarding, which means bug. I hadn't considered that, but that's a major problem. I can't throw away a bunch of ghosts. We need those. That could make this awkward. I also need a store, so we got that Zoltan one. Oh, okay. It's a choice between losing rep or fighting a coalition elite as well. Man, I'd rather have took the one. What's this? I've got one goes there, and up, 1, 2, and whoop. And more boarding. We need to spread these out. Got one in 2. The med bay. One hacking. And that should be fine. Did I have mind control even their slugs for some reason, so a little bit of waiting. Right, just wait for a minute. Let's stop it waiting then. We're nearly at the end. What about this? Yeah. I think it's the rock that's taking a while to melt in amongst all this stuff, but yeah, gone. And now we can keep going. I want honestly an empty jump now. Oh, this is the rare opportunity to upgrade my shields. But I'll actually take the... Wow, the goodies were amazing as well. That's nice, but... Right, where's that? Internal... I need... Clone 4. There we go. And we need another ghost. So we need to start duping phantoms. And no drones again. Please don't do this to me again. I don't know if a hull repair on its own is enough. Probably isn't. If I'm being honest, because the phases are like 20 damage each. If you get unlucky, you can actually get one shot by them. Plus that means we'd need a lot more repair crew than we would otherwise. So, hopefully, we're never going to have to find out, but we're running out of stores. There's not even an option to buy the store beacon available. This is not looking so hot. If I go to Turban, I lose jumps if I remember right as well. Let's see, magnetic payload, that's very useful. That can help with phase 2, which is the only scary phase. Actually, no it's not. Phase 3 is also questionable, but phase 2 is the big one. We can payload its drone control to stop it getting a beam drone. Oh, that reminds me. Yeah, what have we got crew space-wise? What have we got left? We have 2 slots, right? Yeah, we need one more Wraith. Because you need 2 Wraiths in laser, 2 in beam to turn it off. And then we need Phantoms for extra damage, and Mares to turn off repairs for phase 1 and 3 to make them easier. Because we won't be able to spread out enough to kill all of the systems. Because what we'll do is we'll drop breaches in the beam room and the laser room and the missile. Although that only requires 3, so I might actually not do any more. I think we just need a Wraith, a Phantom, and that should fill our crew roster out fully. Although we're not boarding with all of them actually, that's another point. What have we got boarding wise? 3, one more Wraith. I could get either a 4th Mare or a Phantom. Another Phantom, get 2 of those, I guess. I guess we'll do that. This encounter is kind of crap for me. It has, I think, max cloaking. And it's got that buffed funny gas tubes, which... they don't do shield damage, but they penetrate Zoltan shields. If I'm not mistaken, so they're going to be annoying. Anyway. Right, this is an encounter anyway. I'm half tempted to waste my payload, but I know it's not worth it. Okay, so hopefully they don't break my Zoltan shield instantly, because that would suck. Right, we're on the 50-50 on that. I was going to say I needed that to work. Stun. 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 Now we board with these into mind control, because that needs to go. That's annoying. And the Phantom can help them break. I think weapons is more important right now. Make sure I don't take any more damage than I need to. Or actually clone bay, because we at least might be running out of crew. Which is awfully funny, but... anyway, let's keep throwing stun on these weapons. I don't want to hit with any surprise payloads, that's for sure. Ah, I got the Suzy, there we go, that's what we like to see. Right, let's get some more borders over here. I think we need another mind control as well. We also need to hit that oxygen system with the fat breach. There we go. Yeah, it's always annoying when you that one thing that would just make the build perfect and you just can't get it anywhere. Give them the run around and waste their time a little. Looks like weapons is getting fixed again. Stop that. We'll match their cloak. And just engage in minor trolling. Anyway, let's break this O2 again. Oh, they broke the... Really? The clone bay again? Man, this is really hard to crew for a ship, if I'm being honest. They've got... I think their entire crew list is elite only. Like, this is probably one of the most dangerous quest ships in the whole game. And it's got all these fancy augments that make it a nightmare to kill as well. Anyway, I think we've finally exhausted its crew list. I think those rocks are literally the only thing left on board now. And we can get our reward, which honestly is barely worth it. But anyway, rock is being very, very slowly vented. And gone. There we go. Dinesh. Sells for 50 extra scrap. Yeah, it's a quest that exists. I hope it doesn't literally double it for 2 jumps in a row, because we're going to then dive. Ah, there we go, that's better. Oh, is this Ruben? It is Ruben. Okay, that's a quest, if I've ever seen one. Oh, not just now, not this thing. Anything but this garbage. Also, we're not getting any redirects. Wait, how does this work? We're going to get the quest next sector. Are we going to redirect out of Sector 8? Because I don't think that works. Is there not a literal game limitation that stops you redirecting once you've entered Sector 8? Normally. I know the ancient sector's different, but I don't think normal redirects work. Or... Oh no, it's an instant warp, isn't it? So that's why everyone keeps losing their crew. That's going to be a weird last stand anyway. Go to last stand and then run away. It's like, oh... I swear we turned up, totally honest. Yeah. If it was coordinates we wouldn't be able to, but it's not coordinates, it's an instant warp, so it should work. Just like normal. Let's just break everything, piss them off a bit more. Ah, this cruiser's dangerous, man. It doesn't drop anything. It's dangerous for literally nothing. That is angry noises. Let's not have that. Also, do they use player versions of guns? Missile class weapons for player versions, really? That's a bit cringe. Someone should definitely take a look at that, because it's not okay. Anyway, what is this NG doing? What the what's the NG doing? What the NG doing though? Right, well we're not going to get a free jump because the quest here is really awful. You lose 2 jumps for it. Right, so for this ship, I'm just gonna... I was gonna say ignore it completely, but that's not an option. I'll do a little bit of stun, and then I'm gonna leave. So I'm just warping away from this one, we're not gonna bother. I don't get anything for it. Plus, it's only a fire drone, so I don't care. Onwards! Right, what are we going to get here? Fuel on a map, please. We need to split a... What was it? It was a Wraith. Oh, no, we need to do something else first. There's, hold on, internal upgrades. We need Zoltan Shield Bypass before I forget. We need cloaking levels. Yep, can't forget those. Right, now we can split the ghost. So we need a Wraith. Another Wraith. So the first boarding set should be 4 Wraiths, followed by 4 Mares and 2 Phantoms, or whatever it is. Quest. Right, we need to go over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's very RNG dependent. Actually, we lose the run if we don't get it as well. Because I haven't had enough luck in stores to get my guard drone. So, if it gets overtaken by the fleet, the run's over, which is really bad. And I don't think it's a fleet immune beacon. Some of the quest ones are, but I don't think it is. Unfortunately, so it's going to be basically a coin toss to see if we're allowed to win the run or not. And that's assuming the stores in the cultist sector even sell stuff we're looking for. If they don't, well, we're screwed anyway. Right, let's spread out. Let's do some breaching down the bottom. Tidy up a bit. I mean, this runs went really well. I think I've played it as well as good as you can do. We haven't really taken much hull damage, more than I would in a normal run, if I'm being honest. Oh, particles hit through Zoltan shields. That's not fun to find out. Also, can we stop glitching? There we go. In the room. I have to do some stunning, I think. And I need to roll that. There we go. Where'd that crystal go? The crystal's dead, fam. Oh no. Let's do a little bit of this, and we can leave, because the crystal should got to finish everyone off. There. Nice. Let's have cloak. Don't go in there, please. Don't fix that. Let's tidy up our order. The flagship's ending the run. That's... Oh, it's fleet immune. Oh. Well, we have to fight phase 1. I'm trying not to have to dive repeatedly. Thank you. Well, we have engines maxed, so we can pretty much ignore these. They're not dangerous anyway. Okay, it rolled an energy drone. I guess I'll shut my mouth. It is kind of dangerous, but It being fleet immune is nice, put a smile on my face. I was going to say, I looked at the map and thought the run was over, but no. We have hope yet. I either need a second hull repair or a guard drone. Really, I have 8 engines and I failed that twice. I really can't be bothered. But anyway... Of course they're taking over the jump in front of us, why wouldn't they? 3 run in a row with 8 engines and I can't dodge any of them. That's just really bad luck. And of course they roll like the worst possible ones as well. With a bunch of weapons and drones and stuff. Like, not my day to day in terms of luck. Oh, don't abduct the... Okay, I've taken an MFK ace with me. I'm gonna have to deal with that before we leave because that's stupid. You, sir, have to go. There we go. Right, Ruin Quest, we can go to Cultist Sector. Interfere, right, this is going to suck because we need to kill this ship's crew. And they are all paladins, which is not fun. Oh great, we'd stole a Crusader, that's not what I want. Oh, it's level 3 mind control. You've got to be taking the piss, man. Anyway. This quest shouldn't be too hard, it's just remembering to get the crew off of the ship before the end. Or we lose all of our crew. Which I don't understand why it's not using the on escape, but it's a bit stupid, but it's how it is, and I have to deal with it. Because I don't want to have to sit in console and a bunch of crew, because they won't have any skills. Like, combat. Man, this is slow. Oh, you can mind control paladins? Oh, I didn't know that. Well, they're dying incredibly slowly, that's for sure. Kind of want mares to speed this process up by filling rooms with breaches everywhere. I need to pay close attention to how much health these guys have got left, because I need to vacate the ship as soon as they get low. I could also just, like, straight up abduct their crew, that also works. Because these are not scary crew at all. Like, these paladin dudes are an absolute joke, they just have tons of health. They're not strong, that's for sure. Does their paladin plate include anti-breach gel? No, how are they fixing all this stuff then? I want answers, damn it. Anyway, my plan is just to abduct the remaining crew, because then I control when they die, which makes it safer. Right, so to send a single ghost over. That mind control will wear off, and I think there's one paladin left in here who I can abduct. There we go, that's the quest finished. I'm not going to have to tank whatever they throw at me now, because I can't risk that. Actually, they have a teleport. Is he just going to run away? He might. Nope. Mine. And gone. Or not. Is there still crew? Oh my god, there's more. Of course there's two more. I thought we were done here, but okay. Oh, break the weapons again. Right, we've got ourselves a full health crusader. Let's go chase him around with a rock and a ghost. You're going to go in there. Nice. Dead. 20 seconds would be more than enough to punch him to death. Or not. I guess he's still around. You and you. There you go. Why are they not using the teleporter to go back? Oh, they have bypass. That must be what's going on. So we're basically trapping them underneath our Zoltan shield. That is absolute genius strategy that I didn't even consider was applicable. The tactical genius is so large, not even I notice it. It's the best kind of genius. There we go, and I think he's done. And that should literally be the last dude, so... Crystal 2, and we'll take Ruben. Nice. And we'll get Vortigern as well. We're both incredibly useful for breaking the flagship. So cultists, not so hot, because they're rocks. We don't want any cultists. Ruben is a crystal. He's the best crystal. His ability is largely unchanged. You get health regen, damage resistance, although you lose the phasing ability, which is a massive deal for my ghosts. And he doesn't have stun immunity, so he does have a bit of a problem synergizing. He's better for defense than offense anyway. Which is good, because we do need a defensive unit. This store needs to sell a Guardian drone, or we're screwed right now. Or another payload or something. It needs to do something. I have to dump those out and hope we can kill that system quickly enough. Hide under this cloak. There we go. Spread out and wreak havoc, my ghost friends. Oh, it doesn't affect allies, it's only enemies. That's wonderful. That makes it actually quite strong. That makes it concerningly strong. Is our pilot maxed? Yeah, he is. Right, well, everyone's got a little buddy then. So, 1, 2, you got that, you got that. Punch these systems, and I want more breach power, please. Let's try speeding this up a little bit. Man, these cultists are strong. There's so many of them, it's very annoying. Their allies can go through. Oh, I see, it's like an upgraded lockdown that only affects enemies. I see. It's like a smart lockdown. Improved armories. Oh. Now see, if I knew we were getting that, I wouldn't have went non-corp. I would instead have went the other lab. Because this is equally viable. You can punch everything to death. And Ruin, what are you doing? That's a naughty weapon. I'm not supposed to have this. In the enemy versions of guns. I'm very worried now though, because we didn't get guard drone. I don't think there's another store, so I'm a little concerned we're going to get screwed over. We need this key. And we need more than just this key. We need to break this ship before it runs away, which isn't hard. I mean, we've got probably the best loadout possible for this, because you want a strong boarding. And we have a very strong boarding right now. That's about as strong as you can get. Alright, let's send more ghosts over. I think we're going to board with everyone, because we need to break this whole ship, basically. Because we do not want to crew kill this, we want it to surrender. So we need to do sabotage damage. I also need... Oh, hello, they have weapons. Ouch, 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 ouch. Turn us off, please. Uh-oh, okay, we're gonna get slapped a little here. Cloaking isn't quite up. Ouch, 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 ouch. Yeah, no, encounters that force you to deal with ships running away is not what I like, because I have to divert resources that should be spent prioritising the weapons system and other crap. And yeah, this is definitely a crew focus. You take anything away from this, it's that ghosts can do anything if you're stubborn enough. Right, I think we're done here. Hopefully crew kill works, because I don't think there's any way to do enough damage to this thing to make it drop on the floor. And I think they kind of ran out of stuff. Because I've broke literally everything, there's nothing left here. Stop doing that, please. Don't punch your own teleporter. Get the mass of ghosts down here. Break that, please. I guess we'll just trade places with this rock repeatedly. And see if it's enough. He insists on death. Thankfully we haven't vented the med bay. I think we can still do this though. We need to leave him alone though. Need to let him heal fully in this med bay, and then we can break 2 more. I don't know what the surrender threshold here is going to be. Might take a while. The AI is so dumb. Simply stop firing, okay. Vortigern, you're going to replace my crystal for sure. Don't fix the shields. Invalidate my run, dumbass. Okay, you're not immune to being vented. Well, that's annoying. Kinda hoping you would be. Nope. We'll use the last of our mine launchers and get a store. Alright, so Vortigern does a ton of damage. It takes 7 times from all sources. Does that mean you die from venting? No. Vortigern is weird. One, two, three. And go. More ghosts. Lots not ghosts. And start breaking mind control. And that's a lot of popping noises. Yikes. People used to complain about lizard abilities being annoyingly loud. That cultist noise was awful. Also, good news, Vortigern's immune to getting vented because his heal ability can be spammed. Which is neat. We don't need stunning ghosts, I need venting ghosts. Man, they do so much damage. The room full of those things is evil. More. There we go. We get trade and... well, I mean, Battle Drone Mark II's okay. That's one thing solved. If they board us, that's okay. It can also distract the AI for phase 1, which is also okay, but that's not ideal. And I don't think you get 3 stores in this sector, so that was our last chance to get potentially a run-saving item. Thankfully we have 30 drone parts, so we will be able to afford to spam. And the remaining scrap needs to be armour for these systems. I'm a bit disappointed, if I'm being honest here. Oh, Ember Beam. Okay, that's not what I was expecting. Ember. We don't need it, but I want it because it's Ember. It's the beam. Yeah, that would be pretty funny. Buying the max level shields. I mean, actually is a point to buying shields in this challenge. As long as you still have your cromps, you can break it consistently as you level it up, and then use it to buy the Aether upgrade. According to the original rule set, it's not cheating as long as you don't power it, but I'm going to say no to technicalities. Being technically correct is not enough for me. There'll be no questioning that we did this with no shields. We're certainly not upgrading them. Jump imminent? What? How? Okay, I guess we're not getting Ember Beam. I broke so much of their stuff and they didn't have few enough crew that they couldn't fix anything. That is ridiculous. An asteroid field, that is absolutely hilarious. Of course it's in an asteroid field, why wouldn't it be? That's not fun. Anyway, Pop and Cloak can not deal with this. Spread out now and wreak havoc. This is what the ghosts are great for, though. You just spread them out and absolutely wreck everything. There's too many crew on these damn ships, man. Ghosts don't last very long.
Actually, we need to crew kill this, not break it. Hold on. Maybe breaking the shield system is a bad idea because they're not going to get deoxed in time. We need mares. Get mares over here. Mare. Why is it on fire? What the heck? I do not have fire right now. What is this? A spirit of ember? The spirit of ember compels us, apparently. I think we'll save the Sentinel. Because the Sentinel's kind of poggies. Let's go with Ruin. Although, that was probably a bad idea. I don't have any crew slots for you. This is awkward because I've got four wraiths, 4 mares. I really don't want to literally have the entire ship boarding at once. I think I made a bit of a boo-boo doing that. Oh, they just board back. Okay. Fine, that works. We just get nothing. I guess we'll just scan these beacons for a store, and if not, we'll just have to... Yeah, no, it's Eternal Ember, dear. No more stores. Oh well. We reroll Last Stand, it might have a store. That's our last hope though. Because I can guarantee you right now, we got a flagship, we'll kill phase 1 and die at phase 2 right now. It's literally impossible without that drone that we're missing. Even though we can completely wreck everything else, it's that drone surge, there's no counter to it without a Guardian Mark II. Which we don't currently have, so I really need to get lucky. There's no point putting it off either. If we don't get it, we don't get it. Right, okay, we're in an asteroid field and we don't have shields. This is annoying. Potentially dangerous. I don't like getting pelted with rocks, so let's get this over with quickly. Thankfully the crystals are locking themselves in rooms that have oxygen, so they're helping us along a little. But stop fixing that freaking med bay, man. Really starting to annoy me. Who fixed the oxygen system? Oh my, stop. I'm getting trolled really hard right now. Crystals, please. All I ask is that you die slowly and quietly. How is it so hard?
Waiting for these crystals to suffocate is the most annoying thing ever. It's so slow, man. They fixed the oxygen again. Oh my god, no. Stop. A Zoltan. Very funny. I don't think we need a Zoltan. There's no point getting doors. I can get piloting though. Piloting levels are probably one of the few things that we can get as a luxury. Right. One more jump and then we have to leave. And it is a generic cultist ship, and that's the last ship of our run. Four of a pony, oh dear. My cultist ship, that sounds like a vibe. There we go, and I think we're looking fine. There we go. The recall thing I don't think's been implemented yet. It is meant to occur, but I don't think it is yet, because Hyperspace needs to add it. And I don't think that was added yet. It was intended to, but it's not possible. They don't add the feature list. And I believe we're done here. Wow, that was rude. We lose a crew? What is this awful event? Anyway, take another armor point for that system, because that's literally all I can do. And I guess this is the end of the run. There we go. It's giving me goodies. Maybe this exit node has the thing, the fancy thing. This one does, okay. That's interesting. Not all of them have it. I didn't realise this was one of the ones with it. Well, that's just annoying. That dashes my hopes of getting goodies. Wait, does that mean there's no stores? Because that means the run's over. Well, that would be awful. We can't payload this phase. This needs to be a boarding. Right, let's consider. I didn't think it would actually do it, because the spider sector, for example, doesn't have it added yet. You're in there, I need you going in here. Well, that's the missile. Whoops, that's the wrong one. I need you in here. Oopsies, we're meant to be stunning the beam, not the thing. Right, let's start punching that and then we can get mares over. So basically what we're doing is we're splitting up our crew effectively to break stuff. Because we can't, obviously can't crew kill the flagship, but we can do, which is just as good, is break all of the crew on the flagship. And then you can let the AI repair rooms, and that's your source of damage. Now, depending on if I play my cards right, you can no-hit phase 1 and 3 on Crucible. You can't no-hit phase 2, which is obviously why we need a whole repair drone. And phase 2 is borderline impossible because of the drone bug, which is another point. We're turning speed bonus off for phase 2 so the drone surge doesn't have the bug. That it lasts forever, because that would literally ruin the run. It's not optional, it has to go off. But explain more about that once we actually arrive there. And yeah, this is... This is nice. We've actually done pretty well. I haven't taken too much Assault and Shield damage, and I think we've mostly killed the crew. It's time for Oxford though. He dies. All the other auxiliary systems that don't matter too much. Break that, break that. You in there, break this, stun all these people, can you in there please? And take Ruben again. Is your ability not up? Not yet. There you go, you can help punch the people a bit more. Oh yeah, Ruben's slow as shit when he's got ability up. And I think we're done. That looks like all the crew are dead to me. Right, let's begin spreading out ghosts. One ghost there, one... it's missile, laser, beam, the ones that do damage. Ion doesn't actually matter. Should breach those. Then I'll start spreading ghosts, like so. You can help punch them out quicker. Right, and then Ruben, because he's anaerobic, he can stay on board as well, I guess. Ah. And they must still have a crew alive somewhere. There he is, that's gone. Right, we'll breach that, and that's all of the damaging systems gone, so yeah. This phase is actually harmless once you take all of the stuff out, so if I organise my crew like this, I can actually put the speed all the way up to max, because this is harmless. There we go. Don't fix the sensors please, that would ruin my run. On. Oh yeah, the map is completely overtaken. Well, that's just weird. Right, now we have to do the complete opposite. We actually have to go down to speed 0 for phase 2 because it's impossible to complete on speed. And we're I didn't realise we had the fancy last stand yet. I can take the base for extra resources, but I actually need that in between phase 2 and 3. So it's really bad that it put that, because then it jumps back. So we're going to have to wait. Flagship has to come to us so we can get the base for the free resources. This is the phase I can't stand. Very important on the order that we do this in. So we need 2 wraiths followed by 2 wraiths. We board beam first, eye on it. Board laser, eye on it. We then breach in ones. Ghost, you little shit. Well, thankfully there's not a ship here, so that doesn't break our run. Does mean I need to vent Vortigern though. That's going to cost me some hull points as well. If If that happened when there was a ship here, that would have invalidated my run. That is so annoying. That's so lucky they didn't do that when we put the speed on. God damn it. It was so close. If I'd jumped to the flagship without noticing that, the run would have ended instantly. Well, I guess I get what I deserve for not paying attention. So we have 2 less hull than we would have had. Actually, I've got a hull repair drone. What am I on about? There we go. It was almost a disaster. Sitting playing with my ghosts. Trying to work out how we're boarding it and I'm not paying attention at all. Stupid thing. Anyway. Right, let's sort the ghosts out now that we're not dealing with that problem. Do I even need people ship side? Yeah, for evasion I think we need. Right, so 2 stun beam, stun laser, breach, 1, 2. I need a blob of 3 in this room for the final boarding. For the central hull area, I'll probably hit hacking. Right, and we're going to use... We're actually going to use the magnetic payload. It's going to go on... Where's drone control? Is this seriously a bugged augment? There's no option for hacking, there's no option for drone control. Are you taking the piss right now? Oh, it's called drones and not drone control. That's why I didn't notice it. There we go. 4 damage, that's the one thing that we didn't have last update, was the option to hit drone control immediately. It actually saves us from getting our Zoltan shield broken. Because we can do some shenanigans that we couldn't do last time. My board... Oh, crap. Let's say do that. Yeah, look, we can turn it off. Like so. And that's it gone. That fire's actually going to take it out for us. I'll send them over there. I need the breach friends to get in here. The key here is to breach as few things as possible, because if you breach rooms, the flagship can't repair them and it takes longer to do damage, which is bad. Right, now we need to do frame perfect interrupts on these drones. There, that'll do. Hopefully we won't take any damage phase 1. Oh, you got your ability up? Yeah. Breach that. Call you back. Why is that drone still there? Doesn't matter. Hacks my shields, how ironic. Is that on boarding? Yeah, we'll send that over. Right, let's get everyone in rooms that aren't breached. Or broken already. Right, so it's tempting to send my dudes over, but if they actually keep the dodge chance up high, it's better than not having it. Oh, the boarding drone did a complete doozy. Oh well. There we go. I'll need to take some crew back and fix that during phase, so that's now your job. Actually, it's 1 point of health, I don't care. I'll instead just have you break stuff quicker. Engines. Drones. That phase rolled just nicely. There we go. Right, let's pull. We'll use TP4 to move everyone around. There we go. Now I just need to keep them in groups of 3. Right, we rolled a bad phase here, so you notice the cloaking isn't ready at all. That's the unlucky one. Which means we do take a bit of damage, but the whole repair drone can help that out greatly. There we go. Ah, this is so peaceful. And so stressful at the same time. If we clear this, the run's over, by the way, because Phase 4 is nothing compared to Phase 3. Phase 4 is actually really easy. Because once you break everything, the flagship can't do anything, because the power surges are actually longer in between them, and they don't do system damage. So if you beat Phase 2 of flagship, the run's basically over. Yeah. I think we've got this in the bag now. Yeah. I think this is like run 15 of Crucible, maybe even run 20. I've never even came close before, so to beating Phase 2 I always died on the second surge, so this is something. I think we're done here. Please don't fix sensors again. I'm not having that shenanigans. Not right before the end. Right, well... I'm feeling a bit woozy just now, but... I guess that's natural. We have bypass, but we're going to take the... free jump anyway. Oh, I didn't fix my cloaking. Whoopsies. I have got unlucky on every single... roll of this today. Anyway, let's go back to the base. I don't even know if you get a free jump or not, or if it's just empty. I've never done this before, so I don't know. Did we get anything? No. Okay, well, that's just embarrassing. I didn't actually know. Because I've not had the reroute penalty before. Well, let's just fix the cloaking system and then we can return the speed up to 2, because there's actually no reason not to play the last phase on speed. There's not any bugs associated with it, so yeah. I'm watching a full minute behind. That is a bit awkward. I don't think there's meant to be delay. Right, stun, 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 stun. So stun laser, we stun cluster bomb. I then board with breaches to turn them off, and then we're done. Because if it has no weapons, it can't hurt me anyway. Because I have hull repair drones. I'm actually just going to use cloaking, because it doesn't matter. We can tank the first power surge with... the ability that our ship has with that big shield. This is the end. This will probably break our Zoltan. Oh, we dodged an entire surge with engines! Oh my god. That is some serious RNG. That is some serious positive RNG as well. That's not like me at all. That's completely out of character. Right, hammer break that, and that. Are we not going to have our Zoltan shield broken? Because that would be incredibly embarrassing. Ooh. Nope, it's broken now. Zoltan shield, we took 1 damage. Oh, it did its Zoltan shield phase, nice. Well, I think we're actually just going to bog with everyone. Not afraid of a power surge, to be honest. In fact, I think we need the pilot. That's all we need. And yeah, this is 4 of nothing, basically. And it's done. I don't think there's any way to fuck this up now. It's got no health left. I'm at full health. I think the flagship has been epically trolled with literally nothing. Yeah, the flagship is just having a bro moment. 1, 2, 3, and you know who's going to be the final punch? Ruin. Yeah. I actually don't know what to say right now. I'm never doing this again. That's absolutely ridiculous. Crucible easier or harder in Multiverse? I've seen Vanilla Crucible. Vanilla Crucible is really hellishly dependent on RNG in the early game, but it's actually really easy. The only difficulty with Vanilla Crucible is actually phase 1 of the flagship. Phase 2 and 3 don't normally give people grief. But you do still need a hull repair drone for phase 2, it's just that the drones don't do anywhere near as much damage. So there's not much in it. I think Multiverse is harder, definitely. You get a lot more encounters that are interesting, there are more opportunities to get defeated. And yeah, it turns out you don't need a guard drone, you just need to get good. And use a hull repair drone, which actually, we could have beat the flagship without the hull repair drone. You might actually be able to do this completely droneless if you get your timing down right. This is Crucible and I'm mad champ right now. I don't think anyone's going to have anything on this. It's a whole new level of bullshit right there. Well, I need some good sleep after this. I'm going to head off. But, yeah. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you again another time with something probably a bit less insane than this. Yeah, bye for now.